Yo, check it. All right, we got another quick update, short, sweet, and to the point. AMC, GME, SPY, Bitcoin, and much more. You do not want to miss a second of this update. Let's go ahead and hop into charts, facts, and data showing y'all what is going on for tomorrow and the rest of this trading week. Let's go. All right, fam, what's up? I got another short, sweet, and to the point video for you. I'm going to give you a daily outlook and prediction. Let's not waste any more time hopping in the charts, facts, data, AMC, GME, SPY, Bitcoin, and much, much more. So let's hop right in. We're going to be looking at GME. We're going to be looking at the fundamentals real quick. Shares available to short. So you can see that they are trying to pile up shares. 2.3 million available to short right now for GME. Cost to borrow is slightly going up just a little bit. It's at 0.53%. We want to see that cost to borrow go up. It looks like they're getting some shares trying to stage an attack. Now you can see they have 1.1 million shares at time of recording here for AMC. Cost to borrow for AMC slightly going down. It's at 1.50%. Again, we want to see those cost to borrow numbers go up. And if you see cost to borrow spike, that is a sign of bullishness for the meme stocks. Let's go ahead and move into some technicals and show you what's going on for GME and then what we're looking at. So if you don't know what happened, GME got some dilution. I released a couple videos about it yesterday. You can check those out if you like. But GME got some dilution and they are looking to do 20 million short shares, and they have filed for those 20 million short shares. So if we go ahead and scroll down, you can see that GameStop reported a fall in revenue and files for 20 million short shares. And that is why we did see a move to the downside. So we did beat on some numbers. I posted a GME breakdown of what we're looking at as far as the numbers and broke everything down for earnings. And I posted it in the community tab. So we can go ahead and check that out here. But you can see that we did beat on some things, but other things like loss of revenue. So we got that announcement of the dilution, plus we got the some of the other things of a loss. So we had this move to the downside. Initially, the move was good, but they also shorted short shares. I think it was like 200,000, 300,000 short shares that they dumped in after hours. So that did not help. They dumped short shares to try to exacerbate this move, make this move bigger than it should have been. The announcement for dilution came out a little bit later after the numbers, but ultimately we ended up about 15 to 20% down negative. Now, you can see that we started to get somewhat of recovery, and it looks like we might be starting to recover for GME stock here tomorrow. So what I want to look for is GME breaks above this sloping support and resistance. Again, you're going to have to tune in because this level is going to change. Roughly, you could say if you see a break above 2105, that would be very, very bullish and you're above that level, but you need to tune into the live streams, which I stream market open to market close most of the time, but I stream during market hours in general. We need to break above this sloping resistance. I'll be tracking it on the live stream. Again, like 2105, you can assume that we're above it, but the numbers change because obviously it's a sloping support and resistance. We need to break above that for the recovery. Now we have some good news and we have some bad news as far as GME is concerned on the macro. Good news is we filled all the gap fills to the downside except for one. There was multiple gap fills to the downside that I kept talking about for GME after we got that rally with the roaring kitty pump. We left a few gaps. We also got a decent pump when GME paid off its credit card debts. So after we got that, we left a few gap fills. And we filled all of this gaps. The only gap that is down here now is down at here about 1739 to about 1753. That gap was left after GME absolutely ripped to the upside. So all downside gap fills are filled except for this one gap. Here on the daily time frame, which is most important, we have a major gap fill to the upside. You can see this huge gap fill all the way from about 2111 all the way to 2314. So GME will be at least returning to that 2314 level as this gap will get filled. We also have this hammer candle that we closed here on the daily time frame, so that is bullish as well, because a hammer candle at the end of a downtrend, like so we have this downtrend, we're trending down, is normally a sign of bullishness and a reversal. And you can see we printed that hammer on the daily time frame, so it looks like we're going to be reversing in my personal opinion, and this was a buy opportunity if you were looking to buy GME. Me personally, I'm not going to be buying any more GME shares because of the dilution. You can see that we also got pushed down into these buy orders and then got a nice bounce to the upside. Now we are in these sell orders. order, so we have a lot of resistance here. But it looks like, again, we are going to be recovering. It's funny how we get pushed down into these buy orders, into these liquidity zones, and then bounce back to the upside. It seems like somebody was buying the dip because these orders are normally large money. So it seems like somebody is buying the dip. I also want to point out something else I found out while streaming live. You can see that the open interest for calls is absolutely exploding. So you can see these levels here, this level here, this level here. That's when GME was absolutely ripping. Price was absolutely ripping when open interest for calls were at those levels. That was like when price was here, price was here, and price was here, when the open interest was this high, when we had these spikes. Look where open interest is now. I'm going to go ahead and just pop off the camera real quick so you can see. Open interest is going through the roof on the call option. So this is absolutely something very, very bullish for GME. Somebody is buying calls. So there are more calls than there were even yesterday. So somebody is buying the dip on GME stock, and they are buying calls. Somebody's definitely buying the dip, and a lot of money. It's big money, probably institutions and very large whales. So it looks like still underlying everything's bullish. We actually still have green daily MACD. I think we will see a recovery, and possibly the dilution could be used for GME to profit off of a move. If we did get a rally, they could profit once we did get a rally. Obviously, we don't want them to cut the rally short because that's what the dilution would do. We do not want dilution. I'm not happy about it. I've talked about it in several videos. You guys can check that out. But personally, I'm just going to keep it moving. I have shares literally in profit. I talked about it on the live stream. I'm holding those shares. I'm holding with all of you because I want to see a bigger move, and I also want to see the short sellers get what they deserve, because it's been a long, long time, and they truly need to get what they deserve, in my personal opinion. So this is what I'm looking at for GME. As far as technicals for tomorrow, I want to see GME break and stay above this 2044 level. We'll probably see a consolidation here. Pre-market will probably come down to about the levels of, and let me get you a support and resistance of 2025, 2029, around that range, maybe 2028. We'll say that for the official support and resistance, 2028, and use that and then bounce to the upside, hopefully breaking above and confirming 2044 as support. If we confirm 2044 as support, we can start moving towards that gap fill, and then starting getting that gap fill. And also, if we can break and hold 2044, that's going to confirm that the downtrend is over, and we're going to start recovering. And if we can break above this sloping support and resistance, that's going to be even more confirmation that we are recovering and the downtrend is over, and we will be seeing upside for GME stock. So overall, it looks like GME is on a recovery. I'm expecting upside tomorrow. We'll probably even get a green day tomorrow, in my personal opinion. So we'll be looking at that, but this is what I'm looking at for GME. Now let's go ahead and move into AMC and show you what's going on for AMC. Short, sweet, and to the point. So AMC actually got a nice push to the upside, and I believe this could actually help GME get some momentum as well. AMC is actually setting up for a decent move. You can see how we broke out of this overall falling wedge, came back inside of it, retested as support, and are now bouncing to the upside. So we're breaking out of this huge macro falling wedge that we've been in for quite some time here on AMC. Like, it's a huge falling wedge marked here in yellow, and that could easily see us moving to the upside towards like $5.50, $5.25, even $6. And of course, if we did break above $6, that's when AMC would really start to make a move. I've told you all this time and time again. We've been in this overall accumulation range. We want to see a break above $6, and that would symbolize that much bigger move that we believe is coming. Now, also, I pointed out some things that somebody showed me. Like, we have things that are more signals showing why AMC is bullish. Now, I already broke it down in a video, 100 different reasons why AMC is bullish, why there's so many things happening that are the same way that is 2021 and 2020. We have 5-year green MACD. So this is the green MACD on the 5-year chart. It is now green. That has not happened since the big run up in 2020 and 2021. So again, more signs, the same as green monthly MACD, the weekly buy signals. And again, I've already broke this down on a video and numerous times, so I'm not going to go through all it again. You can check that video out if you want, but we have the weekly buy signal on the super trend, so many things. Green weekly, that MACD, green monthly MACD. We've been consolidating for 3 months, the same period of time. We have this rally, the fractals playing out the same. There's so many things saying that this is like the consolidation of 2021. So I believe AMC is bullish and working on a breakout, in my personal opinion. So I am very, very bullish on AMC on the macro, and I think we are going to move to the upside. Now, as far as a recovery, I think AMC is going to probably see a green day tomorrow as well. We confirmed that 490 support, which is really, really bullish. I want to see AMC back above 502. If we get back above 502, we are back in the game. We used the 200 moving average as support today, so that was really good. And another level I would like to see AMC back above, the ultimate level would be sitting at about 506, because that would put us above the 50 moving average on the daily time frame. So 502, 506, if we can get back to those levels, we'd be back in the game. And it looks like that's what AMC is setting up for, as long as we can confirm that 940 level as support. And I think that's what we're going to see tomorrow. We'll probably see consolidation here in pre-market, and then we will come down confirming that 490 level as support. So that's what I think we'll be seeing tomorrow morning. And then I will be live giving y'all the updates and technicals as they do become available. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can get that information. Now let's go ahead and move into SPY and then BTC and then wrap up this video. So SPY got a crazy pump to the upside. In my personal opinion, I really feel like this pump was an artificial pump. I know some people will say that's crazy, the market's not manipulated, or I was just wrong. I didn't expect this. I'll fully be saying that right now. I admitted it in the live stream. I'll admit it right now. I did expect a breakdown from the rising wedges, what happened this morning. Then we got this crazy reversal to the upside. I was looking for news. Maybe I missed something on why this pump occurred, but I didn't really see anything. So what we're really looking for now is to see if SPY breaks above 556.64. If it does, you could see a continuation to the upside. So that is the major level you want to be looking for. It does look like we do still have momentum to push to the upside. So we want to see and watch very, very closely if SPY can break above that level, because that could signify that SPY might be recovering. So we want to watch very, very closely and see what SPY does and how it reacts to that level of 556.64. If SPY were to lose the levels of 550.30, then I would be expecting more downside. As far as I can see right now, I'm expecting more upside for SPY, and I want to make that very, very clear. Everything we need to be focused on is coming out tomorrow, because we have a major data drop, which could change things around or could pump it even higher. This data drop drops at 8:30, so you'll know in the morning. PPI, so you want to be watching that when we want to watch those numbers, because that's going to be a big deal, and that comes out at 8:30, so be aware of that. I just wanted to add this segment on SPY. What I expect for the morning is consolidation, and I do think SPY is going to continue up, but I think it's going to get rejected from one of these higher levels of 556.64 or 560.87. RSI is getting extremely overbought, and you can see here even on the micro time frame that bearishness is starting to build. So I don't think SPY is in the clear for a major recovery just yet, and I think we will see movement back to the downside, but not before we see a little bit more upside, and I want to make sure that is clear. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY. Let's go ahead and move into BTC. BTC is still the same as yesterday's update, confirming the overall bull flag, which is very, very bullish. You can see if I zoom out that BTC is just bounced off of the overall bull flag, giving me another confirmation trend point on the trend line. So this is very, very good in my personal opinion. I would love to see Bitcoin back above 60,000 if possible. I think this is an overall accumulation range in my personal opinion, and I am very, very bullish for BTC in the future. Altcoin season will really pop off once Bitcoin breaks out of this bull flag and makes the move to the upside that we are expecting. If that does happen, I need to see Bitcoin make a move to the upside, because then altcoin season will kick off, because right now Bitcoin dominance is extremely high. So I think we need to see more bull run from BTC to move into that altcoin season. Some altcoins are popping off, but I think we need to see Bitcoin to make a move for a crazy altcoin season to happen. Overall, I think Bitcoin's still in this overall consolidation range and will be eventually making a move to the upside. but I believe that this is an accumulation range, and anything under 60K might be a smart buy in my personal opinion. If I did see Bitcoin lose 50,000, it would definitely make a big move down. If that were to happen, that would be a buy opportunity like no other in my personal opinion. If you zoom out, you can see Bitcoin has done nothing but go up over its time of existing, and I think it's going to continue that trend because of inflation. And this has a fixed cap. It's proof of work. It's decentralized. And I think it's one of the most sound forms of storing value that we have ever seen. So this is the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like down below. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to support in a different way, you could leave a super chat on the live stream, or you could check out the merch store. I really appreciate y'all, because I could not do any of this without you watching and showing your support. DataZero family is crazy when it comes to showing your support. Most active community. If you want to join it, hit that like button and subscribe, become a member. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all watching to the end. As always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, y'all, that's a video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like, press subscribe for more content like this, and I appreciate it if you made it to the end of the video to see this message. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.